I have here a 2003 Raptor 660. This is just basic carb specifics if you're trying to figure out any issues with riding. These intake boots right here, you got to make sure they are sealed properly and do not have any cracks. If you suck any air through them, it will cause your bike to sputter and not accelerate. It messes with the fuel air mixture. Alright, I have the carb here. Now, this side is on your left side. This is your throttle adjust. You need to also make sure there's a seal in it and the cap, or you can pull air and it will throw off your mixture as well. The one next to it is for your idle and for your low rev. And this is for your full rev. If you're having any issue going halfway through the throttle, it's going to be on this side. All the way through the throttle is on this side. You know the difference because the high side has 2 jets and the low side has 3 jets. If you're getting into the medium of your throttle, usually this jet right here is clogged. It'll sputter and backfire. Too much air, not enough fuel. The tip with these floats is, what I did is I cut a little piece of cardboard to 13 millimeter, and you watch it on the side of this float to the top of the float to the housing of the carburetor is almost perfect of a float. Some older ones you have to go a little further, 14, 15, to keep it from dripping out of the tube. Now, back here you have this little nipple that touches the where the fuel comes out. If you take it off and you shave off 45 degrees on both of them, your floats will drop out lower. It'll let more fuel escape faster, going uphill, downhill, whatever, and you will not lose your throttle. With them being straight, they drop out half as much. It doesn't hit your bowls or nothing. You also need to make sure your seal is good between the float bowl and the carburetor. You'll get leaks from that. If your seals go bad, make you a seal. Now you got to make sure when you make you the seal that you do not get it on the inside of the bowl. After it dries, make sure it fully dries and hardens before you put it on that carburetor, or you will get it caught up in there. That is not something I suggest, but it can be temporary till you do get the seals, because a lot of the stuff you have to order. If you do leave it and you be nasty with it and it gets inside, it's going to get caught in these jets. Usually it'll be in the lower ones that seep down into the bowl lower. It'll stop it up, make it run poorly. If you run open filter or have a bigger exhaust, you need to jet it, put bigger jets in it, your fuel mixture will be off. Now, the way to set the carb with the fuel mixture, you have these 2 screws right here and right here. The one closest to the throttle, again, is for your idle and your low rev, high rev. I usually turn this one out 2 turns and this one out 3 turns. They do 2 different things. Now, when you mean turns, this little line, when you turn this side and it comes around to this side, is half a turn. You need to continue all the way around. That is 1 full turn. Do 2 full turns, 3 full turns. That is pretty close. You can ride great like that. And make sure that you make a seal for this throttle casing. That's about it. Any questions? Message me, like the post, whatever. This is something I do. I have 4-wheelers everywhere that I work on. Whatever, I do it all. That's about the basics, and